What up, what up, what up? Welcome to yet another episode of the Ugly Money Podcast. I am your host, Ugly Money Nietzsche, and my special guests of the evening, Black-owned spirits, wines, liquors, moonshines, brandies. Oh, they got whiskey. The Shoe Crazy team, Miss Brittany and Miss Gwen. How are you guys?
We are doing great. Hello.
We're doing
and
a
thank
great
you
job.
for having us.
I appreciate y'all coming through, man. You know, we've been sipping on that Shoe Crazy.
I know you have.
Last episode.
Make you go crazy.
Yeah, last episode I started telling the story. I got to sipping the Shoe Crazy so good that last episode I remember the fight I had in the 7th grade 25 years ago. It just opened my mind up to me.
There you
Don't
go.
it take you back?
It take you
Now,
back.
now, Miss Gwen, how did you get into the spirits business?
Well, it's been a journey. Can I say that? Can I say
journey. Yes,
It's
ma'am.
been an amazing journey.
Preach.
I started out in IT,
Oh, wow.
right, in the business side, and morphed into the wine business, not by choice, but because of circumstances. So I got downsized from my company, laid off, as they say, and when HR calls you and say you ain't got no job, yeah. So that happened.
She ain't had no job.
I had no job. 2 days later, Brittany and I were in a car accident.
Wow.
Yeah, so it got a little bit serious, right? So no job, can't walk. You know, she's on a cane, I've got a brace
Oh,
and
goodness.
a you know, what do you call those things? Walkers. And it got real. And so,
Wow.
you know, I cried a little bit, cried a lot, right? Brittany's in her room, I'm in my room, and with the curtains drawn
Yeah.
and the whole 9 yards. And one day you look up and go, I got to get out of here, or I'm going to be one of those ladies with cats and newspapers piled up to the ceiling.
Exactly.
Right? Because you let it get you. And I couldn't let it get me. So I said to Brittany, we're going into the wine business.
Wow.
So that started our
And
journey.
may I follow behind her when she said this?
Yeah.
I was still in school at the time. And when she said this to me after us recovering, she says, we're going to the wine business. I said, what doctor gave you drugs that I didn't get, that I did not receive?
at the hospital?
Because you have lost your mind.
Wow.
And she was serious about it. And you know what? The after she explained it to me, I said, I got your back.
Got your back.
That's beautiful.
Ain't that something?
I'm
Is
a
that
ride. I'm a
family?
ride for you to the end.
Yeah, she's a ride or die.
So
Ride or die.
how did you? I mean, obviously coming from an IT background, I would think that you would know a lot about it at first, right? So how did you educate yourself? I mean, I'm pretty sure you've consumed
I knew
it.
how to drink it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you knew how to pick out a good
I
wine.
know how to drink
Wait,
it.
and also when I was growing up, I knew how to open up the wine bottle for her and pour it before she went to bed.
now, come on now.
Yeah,
You
let's
can't
put it
be
that
telling
way.
people that. You can't be outing us.
Everybody knows now. The secret's
Yeah.
out.
I just
had a-
remember. I remember me and my sister sneaking into my daddy's liquor cabinet when we was kids.
Hey, that's this.
Oh, so you're gonna release my secret now?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm gonna let it out.
And they had
Okay.
that cone liquor. They used to call it cone liquor back
y'all
then.
was man.
That cone
Corn
liquor.
liquor. Now that's commonly referred to as grain alcohol.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
is
okay,
grain
yeah,
alcohol.
yeah.
Grain alcohol. My college days, I remember.
I drank a Baja wine.
Wow.
So that was kind of our introductory into the wine
Yes.
business, and then we learned it. I kind of learned it as I went.
Wow.
You can go into business with folks, and I'll tell people all the time, you can be trustworthy and trusting, right? I'm trustworthy. They weren't so trusting.
Okay.
In the situation, and I lost a lot of money.
Wow.
I mean, he did me dirty.
Yeah, we were
He did me
hemorrhaging.
dirty. I was hemorrhaging money.
Yep.
I didn't know the business side of wine. And that was an unfortunate thing for me. But what it gave me was strength because I had something to focus on besides the rehabilitation
Come on.
of, getting better, right? And same thing with Brittany.
Yep.
So I kind of thank that guy every year, once a year, and say thank you because he allowed me entry into the wine business. Now, I bought him out and struck out on my own. I shouldn't say my own because it takes a village,
Yes,
as you
ma'am.
say, to grow a business. And Brittany was there from the very beginning. And so I learned it. I learned to listen to my customers. So the wine that I like to drink wasn't necessarily what they wanted to
Exactly.
drink. And they would tell Brittany when we were doing wine tastings, what would they say?
Oh, well, the biggest thing is that do you have anything sweeter or softer?
Sure.
It was
Yeah.
it was the word softer that actually got me, and I didn't understand what that meant. And every wine tasting that I did, I'm like, Mom, they keep saying softer, softer wine, softer this, softer that. And
Put some water in it.
put some sugar. Put some sugar in it.
Sugar in
Put some
it.
sugar in it.
Okay.
And so the wines that we started with were more
Very
along
dry.
the lines
Dry
of
wines.
what my mother and I enjoy drinking. And then when we were asking my friends, her friends, and they were just like, oh, softer means sweeter.
So, as an entrepreneur, as you
Yes.
know, right? Because you've
Yeah.
grown this thing. I'm proud of
Amen.
you.
Thank
Let
you,
me
Queen.
tell you.
I appreciate
mean,
it.
I got
God.
to say that.
It
Key.
ain't
Yes,
easy.
ma'am.
You know,
It
it's
ain't
you.
easy out
It ain't
here.
easy out
It's
here.
hard out here for
No,
a
it's
pimp.
It's hard out here for a pimp.
It is not easy.
It ain't easy. Okay, so that we actually did a little TikTok too.
We did. we
With
did
that.
a TikTok.
With that, we
that.
bad.
Yeah.
She's the bad girl of wine. I'm the good
I
girl.
am.
Okay.
Okay. So we kind of, said, let's do a pivot. I had to do a complete pivot. I had to sunset 15,000 bottles of wine because they just were not selling.
Wow.
And we introduced our Sweet Harmony and Sweet Bella and Peach Mango. And we started to see one case of Cabernet would sell, and we'd sell 100 cases of Sweet Harmony, which was our
Wow.
sweet white wine. So as an entrepreneur and businesswoman, I come from corporate, right? You know that you have to sometimes make some tough decisions, and sometimes
yeah.
you got to make them quick.
Yep. And what's the smarter decision?
Yeah. And being small, you can turn on the dime, right? That's the plus side of being a small business. And I try to teach anybody
Yeah.
that's an entrepreneur. If it's not working, figure it out. Don't dig your heels in.
Nope.
Yeah.
Right?
So what's the saying? Is it the fast nickel, slow dime?
Fast nickel or slow dime? What do you want?
Which one do you
fast
want?
nickel or a slow dime?
So at the end of the day, we took that fast nickel.
took the fast nickel.
I
Y'all
don't
can
give a
keep that
damn
slow
what-
dime.
Like, keep
Alrighty.
keep that slow ass dime
Keep
because
that
we
slow
don't want
dime.
it.
Well, you said something that I think is a gem in itself. You adapted.
You adapt.
You
Oh,
adapted
yes.
to the
Oh,
market. You
yes.
adapted to what people
definitely
wanted
did.
and supply and demand. And that's something, that I think every small business owner needs to learn how to
Yeah.
do. Because sometimes it's easy for us to get stuck in our ways of what we want,
Want.
what
Dig your
we
heels
like.
in.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And they do dig their heels in. Like my mother says, like they don't want to change
don't want to
anything.
change.
Yeah.
And we have encountered so many other companies and entrepreneurs to where they're just like, nope, this is what we're
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah.
And we have tried to educate them
Yeah.
and tell them like,
Pivot.
you gotta pivot.
gotta pivot.
If this is not what your customer
Yeah.
base wants,
Exactly.
why
Give 'em
would
what
you
they
want to
want.
please your customer?
Give 'em
Well,
what
it's a
they
form
want.
of insanity to think
Yeah.
that you're going to get different results doing the same
Same
thing.
thing.
Exactly.
Right?
And,
That's-
which is a segue into the next pivot we did.
yes.
Yeah,
Literally.
Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I decided let's sell into retail, right? If you build it, they will come.
Okay.
Well, that's a goddamn lie. Nobody comes, right?
Hell
If you
no.
build it, they're not going to come just because you built it. You got to go take it to them, and you got to get out there, right? And you got to hustle, right? You got to grind.
Yes, ma'am.
And so that's what we had to do. And so instead of me giving up, I said I couldn't get a distributor at the time.
Wow.
Nobody would distribute our wines, and we had some damn good wines.
Oh, we
I
had
mean,
good wines.
these are good wines.
They were good.
Uh,
They still
very good wines. And so, guess what I decided to do? Nikki?
What?
I became a distribution.
Come on, let's go, man. Come on now, sister.
Oh, wait.
There we go.
Let's go.
There we go.
Big
There we
boss
go.
lady.
Big boss.
Oh, she bypassed everybody. My mother is a persistent woman.
I love it.
I'm
I
like a
love it.
bad penny that nobody
Oh,
wants to
she
keep
is
coming back, but I keep
persistent.
coming. Yeah, and I tell people that's the one thing I want to express to women, all right? Because men have known this for a long time, right? And women are just getting there, and that is tenacity, tenacity,
Biggest
tenacity.
thing.
You have to have the
I mean,
tenacity,
and that's all it is.
yeah, and you have to have the heart to keep going.
Amen.
Now, when you think about how we're raised as women, I don't want to get into a male and female thing.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Okay, but women are told to be nice.
Okay.
Be nice to her.
Quiet.
Make sure she's your friend. What are men told? Get that ball across that damn
Let's get it.
line and let's get it, right?
Yeah.
And let's go after it and let's go hard, right?
Exactly.
So women have got to start in business to say we got to go hard, right?
Exactly.
And when they kick you down and tell you you can't, stand the F up. Stand up.
Just say it, Mom.
I
Stand
ain't
the
gonna
fuck
say it.
up.
Stand
Damn
up.
right.
Stand the fuck up.
Stand
You
the
got to
fuck
stand
up, ladies.
You got to stand
Stand
up.
up.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? And that's for anybody, right? Because you are going to get life's challenges, right? You're always going to get thrown a curveball in your life. And I have a saying, everybody gets thrown a curveball.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you do with that curveball?
Yep.
I say catch it and throw that bitch back.
Damn right.
Right? Right?
And
Right?
you know
Catch
what?
it and throw that bitch back.
And you know what? Nietzsche, I want to follow behind her with her saying that.
Yes, ma'am.
Because the simple fact that, we've been through the ringer with this type
That is
of
good.
business.
Wow.
With the tears and
Yeah.
how it goes and
Exactly.
being a male dominant world.
Of course.
Yeah.
And me not knowing this type of world and the things that have been
Preach,
said
girl.
and done, Woo, let me tell you,
Yeah.
I broke down and was in tears. And you know what she said? Get up.
Get up.
Shut up.
Get up.
You own this bitch.
And don't take it
You
personally.
own this motherfucker.
And don't take
it's
it
like,
personal.
and don't take it personally.
don't
because
take it
I'm like,
personally.
I've never heard these types of words. I don't understand how to deal with it.
Yeah.
Because this is not my world.
Yeah.
I've never understood it. And she
Well,
was
you
just
got
like,
you guys got to understand. You guys are blazing a trail that a lot of people haven't blazed.
They haven't
yeah.
blazed.
First and foremost,
And they hate
you're-
it.
First and foremost, you're black,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
and then you're women.
And we're also women.
And so for you guys to say, well, we're going to have a spirits company, a wine company, and everything, there's some people out there that don't like that.
They don't. And I think you made a really good point there, right? Because when I started Shoe Crazy, I always said it's a brand, and nobody understood what I meant by that.
Nope. No
right?
one
It's
understood.
a brand.
Yes.
It started with wine, right? But we could put popcorn on it. I don't care.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a brand. And
It's
the
a
brand
brand.
said to me, what are you going to do with that brand? And so we've always had whiskeys and vodkas, hard cider. We introduced a hard cider, the Peach Madness cider. And so I looked at myself and said, do you want to just be a wine company? Or do you want a legacy for your family as an adult beverage company?
Come on.
Yeah.
There we go.
And-
Diageo
and then-
started
not,
somewhere,
and not
right?
just that, but even going further. And this is like, I go back to what I said. I had your back.
Yeah.
Any decision that she made,
I got your back.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
every time she said it, this
Shouts
is
out
what we're
to
going
y'all,
to do.
man.
Yeah.
Each year. And this is going into year 8.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
Year
got
8.
your back.
8 years.
8 years.
Boom. So
That's
in year
beautiful.
10, we're going to have a big old party.
Come on, come on.
Big old party.
Big old party.
Big old party.
So we've gone through a lot of the hardships that you guys have gone through. What are some of the things you think that are going to be keys to success in the future of making Shoe Crazy the largest, wine company? Period.
Didn't I just ask you this 2 days ago?
Yes, you did. And I'm going to say this, right? Being here is a stepping stone,
Amen.
right? Coming here and, stepping out of my comfort zone, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I love what you do,
Thank you.
right? And everybody goes, well, when did you become, into hip hop and, rap? And I said, since I met Tyler.
Shouts out to Tyler,
Deontay
man.
Tyler.
Shout- we gotta give a
Shout
bomb
out,
drop.
big brother.
We gotta give a bomb drop for Tyler.
Shout out,
Hell
big
yeah.
brother.
And he said to me, no, you want to meet Ugly Money.
Yeah, it
you
is.
want to meet Ugly Money. And I was like, no, I don't even know what that means.
Oh,
Tyler
but
knows me.
Oh no, but the fun story is that this was some years back
Yeah.
when Tyler first brought you up.
Okay.
And you both were in the same boat, just
Yeah.
kind of just starting
Starting
out.
Yes,
getting
ma'am.
our thing.
And
Getting
we were
that-
just brand new. You were just
Yeah.
brand new.
Brand new.
And now
Yeah.
look at the both of us.
Look at us. That's what I said.
Here we
This is
are.
a stepping stone.
Cheers
we
to
are.
that.
Yes,
Cheers
here
to
we
that.
are.
Look
Cheers.
at this. Stepping
Cheers.
stones. And look at
Yes.
the three of us are all sitting here together.
Together. And so that to me is where we need to go next.
Facts.
We need the marketing piece, right?
Yeah.
We need to step out of our comfort zone. For the last 7.5 years, I've been grinding. Get the label on the bottle on the shelf in the cart, right?
And this is why we have no friends.
That's why I have no friends. This is
We
why
don't go out nowhere because all
Oh
we do
my
is work.
God, we work.
I'll be your friend, Brittany.
There.
Thank you.
Aw, I love
okay, boo.
that. Aw,
Hey,
look
Mom,
at
when am I
y'all.
getting a paycheck?
Now, where you got to go? Your brother's asking the same thing. When we
Dang.
get your money?
But I've been here since day one.
It's coming. I was just saying, it's coming. You getting that money.
It's coming.
It's
She's
coming.
gonna
It's on the
leave
way.
it. It's
I
gonna
know
be
it's on
all
the way.
yours.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm a ride for it to
Exactly.
the end.
Now-
I'm a ride for it to the end.
Yeah,
I
now,
got your back.
Would you agree that marketing is a key piece? Is marketing is a key piece? 'Cause
For sure.
Yeah.
Any product, I believe that a lot of times marketing is probably 80 to 90% of it.
Yeah.
Because I've seen, for instance, Ciroc,
Mm-hmm.
which isn't exactly a premium grade of
Right.
vodka, but it's the highest selling vodka
It is.
because of the marketing of it that P. Diddy has done an amazing job of.
It is.
I mean, you just got to think about it like McDonald's.
Yep.
They sell more hamburgers, billions and billions.
Yes,
so
they
they
do.
sell more hamburgers than everybody. And now
Since
is
what?
Mac-
Since the 50s?
and is
The
McDonald's the
30s,
best
the 40s?
hamburger company?
No, it's not.
Do they make
No.
the best hamburger?
No, they don't.
No, they don't. And the fact that we know that if we eat McDonald's
Yeah.
every day
Right.
for 30 days, it could kill us, and they still
Oh, God.
serve
Heart attack
billions and
on a
billions.
bun.
Y'all are ugly. Y'all
Heart attack
are
on a
ugly.
bun.
Oh, that's
but
right.
we
ugly
still gonna
bunny.
go there and buy it because
feel
I
what I'm
love
saying?
that quarter pounder
But
with cheese.
Because
what?
you know,
I'm not gonna lie.
the menu before you get there. You
Yeah.
know what the number one is right now,
Yeah.
and you know what those golden arches is when you see
You
them in the
do.
sky.
Exactly.
It's
And
emblazoned
that's the power
in
of
your
marketing.
psyche.
And you
That's
know
the
it.
power
and
of
this
marketing.
is where we need to be.
Well, we're getting ready to take down Ciroc.
There it is.
Oh, it's going down.
Okay, P.
There it
Diddy,
is.
if you're listening,
We love you, Peter. Now let's take down Grey Goose.
we're
I
gonna
mean,
take
I
down.
love. Oh,
We're gonna take
gotta
down
go
Diddy.
too.
We're gonna
Who's
rock
gotta
with the
go
black
too?
man, but we're gonna take down Grey Goose.
Oh, we gonna take down Goose as well. We're gonna take down Goose as well.
There it is.
Oh, you're gonna keep us straight, huh?
I got you. You
Thank
know what?
you.
We
You'll
have.
keep us straight.
We as black entrepreneurs have to look out for each other.
We do.
We do.
And,
We do.
and you know, I
Now,
wish that we supported us the way we support everybody else.
Exactly.
Because if black folks started supporting black folks the way they support everybody else, black folks would be in a different tax
Oh
bracket.
my God, we would be.
Period. We control the culture. We control what's cool. We control that.
Yeah.
We be running the world,
We
honestly.
control what everybody else does. But when we control it, a lot of the times it's a company or a brand that we're endorsing that we don't own. And I never understood that. So when Tyler brought this Shoe Crazy to me, and he said it was black owned, and not only black owned, but black female owned, I was like, bro, come on, let's just make it happen,
Yeah.
whatever we want to
Yeah.
do, and let's
Whatever it
let's do whatever
Let's
we
do
can.
it.
You know what I'm saying?
We appreciate it.
We
love
got
you.
to rock with ourselves, man.
Right,
You know,
we
we got to
do.
rock with ourselves because
We
you know,
do.
unfortunately, due to slavery and Jim Crow and all this, you know, we are all startups just
Yeah.
about. You
We
know what
are.
I'm saying? A
We
lot
are.
of black companies. We don't have a lot of Hilton families and Walmarts
No.
in the black community or whatever.
And our
So,
ideas get stolen.
of course,
Yeah, and
of
we
course.
did have Heinz for a hot minute before he died.
You know what I'm saying?
We
know, he
did
bought
for,
Heinz.
for a hot
But
minute.
we
You
need
just, Like what you
more.
just
We
said, a
need
hot
more, but
minute.
Exactly.
Here's what I would like to see.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
I asked myself this question. I'm glad you kind of mentioned this because when I'm in my car, and I'm in my car a lot, I'm driving, I just said, I
we
wonder if in our communities, if we put the guns down, if we stop robbing and killing each other, and we stop filling the jails, what would the economy look like here?
our
Think
world?
about that.
Phenomenal.
No, think about that, right? Because there's big money in prisons,
Yes.
right? It's private owned, most of them
Big
now,
time.
right?
yeah.
The whole court system is designed as a bank. I don't care what anybody says. It's a bank. You
is.
paying them money no matter what, coming
It's
and
a
going.
cash cow.
It's a cash
It's a
cow.
cash cow.
So I just said, I wonder if we could take a 30-day sabbatical and put down the guns,
Not the sabbatical, though,
stop the
Mama.
crime, and just for 30 days,
See what
take a look at
happens.
what happens to this economy when that happens. And it's just something I just think about when I'm in
And
the car.
not just that, but also in the areas during that 30 days, clean up the streets.
Come
clean
on.
up the streets, right? Because when you think about it,
Come together.
we never lived in areas like this pre-segregation.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, desegregation came, and we could then move to other areas, and we kind of left our communities, right? And so the people that had money left the communities, right? Your doctors, your lawyers, or whatever. And you left the people that had less there.
Yeah.
And so therefore things changed. Now, I look at all the communities that get gentrified, and I have another question I always ask my kids. Why don't we gentrify our own neighborhoods?
Come on. Ooh.
What? Right? Right?
Come on.
Bomb drop. Yeah,
Come
I'm
on.
with you on that because she does.
And I'm going to take responsibility for my hit on this because I moved to the suburbs, right? Why are you moving to the suburbs when you can afford to gentrify your own neighborhoods? So I don't take myself out of the equation. I'm not a hypocrite.
Yes, ma'am.
And I said, so why are we not taught that we should gentrify our own neighborhoods now that we've left them? Why are we not coming back? We come back once they've been gentrified.
Yes.
Then we want to live back in.
Back in the old
because
stomping
it's
ground.
always
Yo.
all the other nationalities and everybody that actually gentrifies it, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden we creep
Then
in.
we want to come back.
and then we want to creep
So
into it.
And pay
I-
10 times as much.
And pay 10 times
Exactly.
as much.
Instead of just staying within our realm and
Yeah.
actually within our home
Building our
and
communities up.
gentrifying it from the ground up.
No.
And
Facts.
I asked a
Stay.
group of successful people in Richmond, I won't name them,
Mm-hmm.
and I said, where do you live? And of course, they all tell you, this, some community somewhere. And I
Some
said, well,
highfalutin place.
I said, well, why wouldn't you go back and gentrify this community? And they said, well, we want better schools. Well, when you gentrify, you get better
You
schools.
get better
Exactly.
schools. You get better books.
You get better schools.
You get laptops. You get all that.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just think, that's just my little,
No, but it's
little
it's,
things that, I
it's
think
conversations
about.
like this
Yeah.
that spark the the bulb. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And it may happen in our generation. It may
Mm-hmm.
happen the next. But we have to have the conversation.
Yeah.
We have to start the process. We have to start putting it
Yeah.
in the universe. So maybe it may not be us. It may be the grandkids or
Right, or
maybe
the
you know,
great
you know,
grandkids.
great-grands.
But
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
we got to start putting the footwork
Got the dialect,
in. And
dialogue.
we got to
Yeah.
start laying the brickwork.
Yeah.
You know, we got
And
to start laying
speaking
it.
of that, yes. Sorry, Mom, I'm gonna have to rat you out.
Go ahead.
Oh God.
My
You know what?
my nieces and my nephews, they're the ones that actually talk about this type of stuff.
Come on.
Yeah, the bad. Yeah, you're right. It's true.
They are.
This
But
bothers
they
them.
are.
They
It bothers
care
all
about
of
the
them.
economy. They care about
The
the environment.
environment
They
and
care
all of
about
it.
because when you think about it, we could be here all day. Just
We
on the
really
environment
could.
alone, but
Yes,
what we
ma'am.
are ingesting our bodies. Okay, when we think we're even eating something good, it's not necessarily that good.
And the amount of
But
hours that we
what
spend
I
in our
like
warehouse
is
working.
Gen Z.
Yeah.
Gen
what we
Z.
breathing in?
Right, Gen Z and those coming behind them are going to be the ones that's going to make some changes because
Okay.
it does concern
Facts.
them. But nobody has asked the question that I asked. What happens is for 30 days we went on sabbatical on these neighborhoods, and what would the economy?
Oh, they're too young for that. They're not gonna
no,
understand.
no. I'm just saying. I asked those questions.
I think it would scare a lot of people if black people stop being destructive to themselves
Selves.
as they are.
We're big business destructive. We're
course.
big business.
It's
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah, we're big business.
I think it comes more along the lines that you're thinking about me, myself, and I. To get yourself ahead, and you don't care who you trample over,
Wow.
including your own people.
Yeah.
I hate to say it in my version of being a millennial, first generation millennial. So y'all can calculate that how you want it.
Yeah.
Just know
Crab
it is
in a
what it
bucket.
is.
Crabs and but you know what? And here's where I'm gonna just call out some other folks. Okay, the ones that shout, I support black, I buy black, I do this. And then you have an opportunity to promote it. Okay, when I was in corporate, I had the most diverse team there was. I never said I'm here to promote black or brown people. I said, is that the most talented person for
Exactly.
this
No, I
job?
feel you
And
there. I
that's
feel
who
you there.
you're gonna get, right? And that's who I promoted, and that's who I suggested for promotions. And I never looked at the person's color of their skin or anything. But
Yeah.
in the end, I had the most diverse team that there was.
Wow.
Because I was fair. If you're talented, if you have a skill that complements something I have or that is better than, then that's what you do, right?
Amen.
And you don't have to shout it from the rooftops. I always say, walk the walk. Don't just talk the talk.
Don't talk
Okay.
it.
I'm
No,
not a
don't talk
talker.
it.
If you, in case you didn't. know.
Just
So
in
let's
case.
let's talk shoe crazy, man.
Yes.
We got some assorted flavors and assorted things. Can,
We got some good stuff up here.
Can we get some background, especially this one? This the one I'm sipping on right
Okay,
now.
that's the apple cobbler moonshine.
I knew you were gonna love it.
Yeah.
It is smooth.
I
it
saw it
goes
on your
down
face.
Easy.
I saw it on your face before we
like-
got on
that thing
air.
like
and
apple
you
pie.
tasted it.
It's like apple pie. And
It's apple cobbler.
on the back it
not
says
pie.
better than the one your grandma makes.
Uh-huh.
And it does. It's good.
Better than grandma's.
And it's so nice. It will sneak up on you though, so you got
Oh, yeah,
to be
it's-
careful.
it's
you gotta
sneaking.
sip it slow.
It's sneaking.
It's sneaking. It's sneaking.
Yeah,
But
with the-
delicious.
the
So we
SCH
partner with
sneaking.
the distiller out of New York State who does this for us. We're going to do some coffee. We're going to have some vanilla ice cream and peach cobbler moonshines
wow.
coming out. So you got all your pies and your coffee and your ice cream.
Oh, it's gonna be a full
and,
line.
And moonshine, right? So
Yep.
it'll be a full line.
Wow.
And then we have the sweet peach whiskey.
Yeah.
We are in partnership with two black gentlemen out of Northern Virginia,
Okay.
Waynesboro, Virginia.
Shouts out Waynesboro.
Yes.
That's the one in the middle, by the way,
Whiskey
everybody.
Right is the name of them. That's the one in the middle.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's our peach whiskey, and that's got a little kick to it. That has a little
Yeah,
kick
got
to
a
it.
little bite.
That got a
Little
little bite.
bite.
Little
I like the
bite.
bite.
A little
though.
bite, but
Little bite.
may I also add about the peach whiskey? This is directed to our ladies. Fully to our
I
ladies.
want to have that peach.
They want that nice flavor to where that sweetness. You get that with
And
the
get-
whiskey, and you can actually hang with the guys.
Yep.
Let's
It
just
has
say
a little
that.
bite.
So you can pour it, have it on the rocks or neat, whatever, and you can be like one of the
There
guys.
it is.
So I'm gonna say we're in Georgia.
You're not one of the guys.
Right. in Georgia. Don't they say bite a Georgia peach and it'll bite you
Bite
back?
your back, baby.
It'll bite you back. So that's the peach.
That's the
and
peach.
then you guys have been promoting our pineapple vodka
Of
forever.
course.
Oh,
Of
that's
course.
been
Yeah.
there.
And so that's like a really proper vodka. I'll
Yeah, that's-
say.
that's-
It's
that's
you
my
know,
old
It's
favorite.
made
That's the
with
good
grain.
stuff.
Yeah, that's the good
that's
stuff.
that grain.
So
That's that college days.
that's our lineup right now.
What just happened there?
Yep, that's our lineup right now. So, like I said, we're just getting our little feet
Yeah.
into the spirits industry, but we've already made some inroads, and that's a good
love
thing.
it. I
And
love
this, okay, this is my fave.
That's the moonshine
I
because
haven't.
That's the
extra
moonshine.
extra sweet.
Nah, facts. You know, one thing I do like about a lot of your flavors, they're very smooth.
Yeah, yeah.
They're very smooth. You know, they're not extremely harsh. They're not extremely, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
like hard
Yeah.
or whatever. So I can definitely see it is strong enough for a man to enjoy, but smooth enough for,
For
a
a
woman.
lady.
Woman
Yes.
to enjoy.
You
You're
hit
welcome.
it right on the head, and I'll tell you, we have always had the male customer, and it wasn't designed that way.
It wasn't.
I'm like, hit me a fist pump on that.
And there it
We
is.
got it. Blow it up.
We did.
Blow
We
it up real
we
quick.
didn't. You know, it wasn't designed for male. Even our wines, right?
Wow.
Because
No.
they're not syrupy sweet wines. They are sweet. They're naturally sweetened with the frozen grapes and everything.
I like the Bella.
Yeah, the Bella.
Oh, everybody.
man.
Oh,
That's my favorite.
see, and
The
this is why I
Bella.
keep telling her. I think the
trying to
Bella
tell you.
is okay. No,
Me
wait.
and the Bella got a relationship.
See,
Tyler brought the Bella to me,
ooh,
and I ain't letting her go.
You ain't letting her go.
No.
Nishi.
Me and the
no,
Bella done
Nishi,
had a nice
This is what I
time.
keep telling her. So she was just like, "No, the peach mango is the goat." I'm just like, everybody loves the,
The
Bella.
Bella.
The Bella.
But come on.
But
man.
everybody-
And I'm not
you
the
know,
only one.
but that's the
either.
beautiful
I got
thing
two
about your-
brothers as well.
That's the beautiful thing about your brand. You know, you got so many
Brand.
different
Yeah.
different varieties
Yeah.
and different flavors, and you know, I definitely know
Make
that
you
you have
fall in
something
love,
for
won't it?
everybody.
We do, and we
You
do.
know?
We do.
And
We have
and
we have something for everyone.
The sparkling peach mango is the bestseller. It's sold out in 10 states.
Wow.
So that's a good thing. And we call it the GOAT because Tom Brady shouldn't be the only one called the GOAT.
Come on.
Oh no, never.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing that we have to do. We have to let the world know about this.
Yes, thank you.
We have to do our part as customers and consumers or whatever, and support this business.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
absolutely.
So before we get out of here, please let these folks know where they can go get it,
Okay.
where they can order it,
Oh.
where they can find it, where they can sip it, where they can drink it, and where they can find you guys.
Okay.
Oh, well,
All right.
They can find us in Sam's Club, Food Line,
Let's
Food
get
Line,
it.
Total Wines,
Come
and
on.
more.
Walmart,
Target. We
Target.
just got into
We
Target.
just got into Target. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
and if you would like to purchase
Coast Guard and the Army bases.
on Coast Guard and Army Base, and
Bases.
if you'd like to purchase online,
www.shoecrazywine.com.
www.shoecrazywine.com.
Look at
Yeah.
this.
37 states.
See, she had to do it.
I love it. I love it. This is
She
black
couldn't let me
excellence,
have
ladies and
that.
No,
Couldn't let me
well,
have that.
Mom, we
And
were-
you a
we were in
distributor now,
sync.
so
No,
when
we
I'm
were in
ready,
sync. No,
when
we
I'm
were in
ready
sync.
Yeah, hang on.
for that ugly money Nietzsche, the ugly money Nietzsche yak,
Yes,
I can holler
ma'am.
at you.
See, now I told you, we ready when you ready.
Okay.
We ready when you
You-
ready.
y'all keep waiting on me because I might have to bust up out there. I'm gonna call it.
He waiting.
I'm gonna call it Nietzsche
Nietzsche.
with the
Nietzsche.
extra with the apostrophe
Nietzsche.
at the
No, wait,
end.
wait.
Nietzsche.
Nietzsche.
Nietzsche. I love it.
Yeah.
We gotta
Love
do it.
it.
We
got
gotta do
you.
it. We gotta
got
do
you.
it.
What you want us to create?
We gonna talk about that. I can't give y'all too much because I don't want y'all to bite my idea. I got some
That's
things
right.
going on.
There you
All right,
go.
do you all have Instagram where they can find
Yes,
you
we
at?
are on
Yep.
Instagram.
Instagram is Shoe Crazy Wine. Facebook is Shoe Crazy
Crazy
Wine.
Wine.
There it is.
Twitter, at
Shoe
Shoe
Crazy
Crazy
Wine.
Wine.
Yeah,
All
it
of
is.
it. It's easy breezy.
I
It
wish
is.
you guys the best. You
Thank
don't
you
need no
so
luck because I
much.
already know you on top of these things, and we're going to continue to push this brand and push this product because I just love it. I think it's black excellence. I think it's feminine excellence, and I just like you guys.
Thank you.
Oh,
We
and may
like
I
you
also
too.
add, we have 2 Shoe Crazy Wines. We have North Carolina,
Georgia and Virginia.
Georgia.
We have-
and, I'm
yeah.
sorry, we have 3.
We have 3. Yeah, 3 companies
Georgia,
are on.
North Carolina, and also Virginia.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
But
we
it's
can
the
come to
same.
the Shoe Crazy Wine store.
No.
Pretty.
We're
I wish we
wholesaling,
had.
baby. We're
I'm
about to
distributors.
say, I'm
We're
about to say.
distributors.
Damn still up.
I'm
But no,
coming
we can't
in.
do all that. We can't do all that.
Brittany's selling out the back of the truck, but no, don't.
First
don't
of
do that.
all, no, I'm not.
Brittany, I know there's some guys that might want to follow you too.
I
I'm
know.
just
Oh,
out
yeah.
there.
Ain't she cute? Ain't she
I
cute?
mean, them braids is kind of popping.
I think there's
Look at
a
her.
couple of guys up in here I want to follow as well.
Hello.
On that note,
On that note,
Yeah.
you
know-
can follow me at Ugly Money NIC C-H-E. Because we got to cut this off and we got to do some talking.
All right.
Remember, the bigger the dream, the bigger the risk, the bigger the payoff. This has been the Ugly Money
love it.
Podcast with
the bigger
Team Shoe Crazy, Brittany,
All right.
and the beautiful Miss Gwen.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.